millet's nectar. Oh, it's nectar.
Hello everyone, welcome to nutritionnewsandreviews.com. I'm Steve Dupont, and today I am going to be reviewing this product. This is Nature's Path Organic Millet Rice Cereal, and it is fruit juice sweetened, as it says on the box here. And there is a whole lot of literature on this box about the history of millet, the history of rice. These are ancient subsistence grains going back to ancient Africa and China and so on. I'm not going to go into all of that. It is interesting reading, you know, to have something like that on the box to give you a little context to the ingredients here. But you know, the point that we want to get to is the nutritional content right away first, right? Ingredients: organic whole oat flour. Organic whole oat flour, number one. Organic concentrated grape and or pear juice. That's kind of a, you know, it's one of my pet peeves, honestly, when companies say and or they say, you know, they give you a couple of different things. Well, we're not sure, maybe on this day this was in there and this other day this was in there. I don't really, that's kind of unacceptable to me. Organic brown rice flour, organic whole millet, organic oat bran, organic barley malt extract, and sea salt. Okay, well, what we do like about that ingredient list is that there are no chemicals, flavor enhancers. You know, there's really not a whole lot extra there, and there's not any you know, white sugar in there either, corn syrup or anything like that. It is sweetened with fruit juice, so, you know, I mean, I guess we can give them a pass on the grape and or pear juice. It is a good wholesome sweetener to use for the product. So, all right, let's move on to the nutritional facts. Serving size here is 3/4 of a cup, which, you know, is fairly reasonable. I probably usually eat about a cup of cereal. And we've got a total of 120 calories here, 2 grams of fat, so hardly any at all, 22 grams of carbohydrates, that's pretty much expected, 3 grams of fiber, okay, not really all that much, 4 grams of sugars coming from that fruit juice again, and 4 grams of protein. So the protein, it's not really a bad protein profile for a ready-to-eat breakfast cereal product compared to, you know, something like Cheerios or, you know, your run-of-the-mill, you know, big box brands. It's a little bit better, but certainly not as good as one of the cereals that are, you know, touting protein as a you know, like a Kashi, I think, has one that's you know, high in protein. It's got about 8 grams of protein per serving. So, you know, the basic profile there is not bad, but it's you know, it's not particularly great. Nothing to write home about. They list vitamin A. It's got 0. Vitamin C, 0, calcium 2% in the cereal itself, and iron 6% of your daily requirement. So, you know, I think, you know, I looked up millet, and a lot of the grains are rich in B vitamins, rice also being one of them. So I think they're maybe giving themselves a little short shrift on the B vitamins, although A, C, calcium, and iron is kind of a standard thing. But, you know, if I were them, I would tout maybe the B vitamins, because a lot of the cereals nowadays are actually fortified with B vitamins because of the you know, the refining process that they use with the grains. Because these are minimally refined grains, and they are fairly high quality, you know, grains, that there's probably a fair number of B vitamins there they're not giving themselves credit for. So anyway, overall, I would say on nutritional. Now, another thing I do like is that they're very clear with their talking points here on the side. They say no synthetic pesticides, no herbicides, no artificial preservatives, no genetically engineered seeds or ingredients, no irradiation, on and on and on. So, I like the fact that, it's a good wholesome profile there. So, it's not a real powerhouse of nutrition based on the information that is here and what I've learned additionally. So, okay, I'm going to give it 3 bells for nutrition, just because it is a wholesome. I think it's a very wholesome product. Now, let's go ahead and try it. Now, these are flakes, okay? I don't know if you can, probably can't see these very well, but they have a dry, kind of a grainy appearance. And they are crunchy. On a crunchiness scale of 1 to 10, I'd say they're probably up there. They're probably up there around a 7 or an 8. Not exploding with crunchiness, but, nice and crunchy. And I would think this cereal would probably hold its crunch fairly well in terms of going stale. That's anecdotal, but it's not bad. I mean, it's got maybe just a far away kind of, almost a memory of sweetness. There's not a lot of sweetness there. So if you're someone who's used to a sweet cereal, if you're a Lucky Charms kind of guy or something like that, making the shift directly over to the millet rice is probably going to be a little bit of a herky-jerky affair for you. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to try a couple extra bites here. This is our breakfast time, so we're going to go ahead and eat our normal breakfast. What I've got here is kind of my typical, what I would call my cereal enhancement package. It's pretty much standard. Whoa! Little bonus bell there for the millet rice. This is kind of like my enhancement package, regardless of what cereal I'm eating. And I've got, you can see some berries on top there, some strawberries. I've got some wheat germ. I've got some cinnamon there on top. I've got under that you'll find some almonds and some sliced almonds and some walnuts. Add some protein and a little bit of good fat as well. And yeah, that's about it. So that's kind of the package here. So I'm going to go ahead and taste it. In the normal delivery system. It's perfectly acceptable. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite cereal by any means. Would I buy it again? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. If it were on sale, perhaps. But probably not. I think I paid about $4 for this box. 13.25 ounce box. So, on flavor, overall enjoyment, 2 bells, ladies and gentlemen. That's the best I can do for the millet rice. I appreciate, again, the Nature's Path Corporation delivering such a wholesome product without the artificial ingredients and pesticides and everything like that. But, what can I say? So, I am going to finish this bowl of cereal because it's be a perfectly good breakfast. Hey, you have yourself a good day.
Snack time, snack time, snack time, snack time, oh snack time.